Okay.
All right, so I'm gonna like ask you some shit, and you can answer truthfully. I would prefer for you to answer me truthfully. I want us to have an open conversation.
Maybe I'll lie.
No, I don't want you to lie. If you're gonna lie, then just say I don't want to answer. Why do we lie?
I don't know.
Why do
Because
you
we're
be lying?
scared.
You be lying? Scared of what? Who's gonna beat us?
Shit.
We're adults. Like, what are we
I
scared
don't
of?
really lie. I think
You can
I
pick your phone up,
withhold
it's okay.
information sometimes.
What?
I said I don't lie. I might withhold information.
Is that not lying though? You're omitting information.
I guess it's a form of lying.
Okay, we're starting off on the wrong foot.
Maybe.
Okay, so what's your name?
Cherry Poppins, bitch.
That's
E-Moolah. You know,
E-Moolah, Cherry
E-Money.
Poppins. E-Moolah, that's TBT.
Evanka.
Are you nervous?
A little bit.
Why?
I think the camera is adding an extra, like...
A layer of nervousness?
Yeah.
Could you feel like what?
I don't know. It's like, who's gonna see this?
Everyone, or maybe no one. Who knows? Who cares, right? Like, just be free.
Because you know why? I don't know what you're gonna ask me, but...
I'm asking a whole bunch of random shit. And we're just gonna see what sticks and we make it a conversation. So tell me, who was your first crush?
My first crush was Kevin in kindergarten. You know how they used to line people up by like height?
Yeah.
So he would be next to me in the line, like boys and girls. So we was like the same height. Yeah, that was my first crush. I wish I could find him, but like I don't know his last name.
How do you wish you could find him?
I just want to know what he's doing. I'm curious.
I be having
Like
moments
whatever
that too.
happened to my kindergarten
I
crush.
literally think about people from the past all the time.
Yeah, and it'd be people that I can't find because I don't know their last name.
Where do they go? It's like, where did you go? Like, how did you just disappear like that? Okay, we talked about lying. Do you consider yourself an honest person?
Yes, I do.
What makes you feel like you're an honest person?
We just talked about yesterday how I can't lie. Like I literally can't lie.
Oh my God. So for anyone that's watching, we planned a surprise birthday party for another friend of ours, and I needed her to lie to protect the surprise. And in the state of panic, I was like, yeah, we're just gonna have to make something up. Evanka said, yeah, I'm not doing that. She was like, I can't lie. And I looked at you like, what? Like, I need you to lie right now. And you're like, yeah, I can't lie.
I can't do like a premeditated lie.
Why?
Like if you catch me on the spot and I need to come up with something, I'll lie. But if I can't plan to lie,
right?
Because then I'm gonna be thinking about it, I'll get nervous, and then you're gonna know I'm lying.
So you could lie in the wind, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
So you a liar. Okay, cool. That's what's up. I think that's cool. Are you in a relationship?
Yes.
Is that something you're open to talking about?
Yeah.
Okay. So how long have you been in a relationship?
Almost in January. So like a year and 3 months.
And how long has it been before then that you were in a relationship?
Since the beginning of time. No, I'm kidding.
So
I feel like my only real relationship was my first boyfriend in high school. Everything else was just like, fuck shit.
Facts. That's when Drake came out and everyone started like being weird and like subliminal, and no one would commit.
I guess like around 23 or 24, I had another relationship. But nothing like for real, for real.
What makes this for real, for real?
I feel like we both are like whole people.
What do you mean? What does that mean?
Like, I feel like when you're younger and don't really know who you are, like you can't really have like a real relationship, because then the what you call it? It's like not starting off on like solid footing. It's, you know, there's always gonna be like fuck shit going on, like yeah.
Would you say that you're 100% yourself in your relationship?
Yes, I would.
Do you think your partner is 100% themselves?
Yes.
What makes you emphasize on it? What was that emphasis? What's going on?
Because he's so much more outgoing than me. Like, he's so himself.
Are you used to dating someone that's opposite of what you are, or is it usually someone that's the same?
I feel like it's usually somebody that's the same.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you remember your first heartbreak?
Yeah, I think my first heartbreak was probably when I was like 19, 20.
What was it? What happened? What broke your heart?
He was just a toxic human.
But like, what about the situation, or what about him exactly? What happened? Like, what did he do to break your heart?
There wasn't like an event that happened. He was just like not a good person
like
to me.
Like over and over.
Overall, yeah. And I kept trying to like fix it, but it wasn't.
So it was just one of those things where you guys walked away, or was it just like a big breakup, or fizzled out?
I think I just walked away.
I think it's funny knowing you and knowing how bad your memory is, and watching you trying to jog your memory.
Because I'm thinking when you say first heartbreak, I'm really trying to think what was the first legit heartbreak.
All right, so let's talk about a significant heartbreak.
Yeah, that was a significant one.
But that I guess, what is the most major heartbreak that you've experienced? Do you remember that?
Well, it would be that one, because that one was like, I feel like that was more towards the beginning of me dating. Mm-hmm. And then the other one was like more, I don't want to say more recent, but it was the last heartbreak that I had. Though I feel like those two like helped shape me. You know? Yeah.
They give you character, build character, right. Them situations and experiences. I just like drifted off. I don't even know. I really did. I'm like listening to you and I'm like, shit, this shit is kind of hard. No one ever thinks about the interviewers. You gotta listen and think of a question at the same time. Okay, so are you like, because I know you, I'm asking this, but like I know you love, right? What does love mean to you?
I think that love means supporting somebody through their life journey, no matter what it is. No matter how they want to express themselves. Right. Just like supporting them. Even if it's not something that you don't agree with or would do. Right. Just like, yeah.
So you feel like love is like just unconditional support.
Right.
Yeah, I fuck with that. That sounds good.
Like, I'm riding for you. Like,
I'm rocking with you.
I'm rocking with you.
Money back, yo, you annoying. We rocking.
I fuck with you. I'm rocking with you.
What would you say?
That would be my vows.
That's your vow.
I fuck with you.
I fuck with you. I feel that. I actually love that. So you want to get married?
No. But if I were, that would be my vows.
Why don't you want to get married?
I just think it's unnecessary.
I feel you. Word.
I would be in a long-term partnership forever if it were to last forever. If we both wanted it to be forever.
What is forever though? Let's relax. You know how I feel about the forever. Forever makes me panic.
Like if I fuck with you and I want to ride and it's working.
Yeah.
Until forever, then it's the
yeah. Facts.
But I don't feel like it's necessarily like you need to get married to have that. Mm-hmm. I'm not opposed to it. Like maybe I would, but I don't need it. You know.
But it's like, don't you want the party?
We can have anniversary parties. We talked about this. Lorraine's gonna plan it.
This is true. Lorraine's planning the 2 year for 2021. Thanks.
Yeah, we could still celebrate our love.
Do you feel?
I mean, I do want the ring. I want jewelry.
Right here, plug it. Tell me what type of ring. Just so we have it on.
I think I want a pear shaped. You know, I just want jewels. Not just the ring.
About that for 2 seconds.
Earrings,
like 90s drippy, like give me tennis bracelets and anklets. And
I was thinking about that the other day. Remember when like tennis bracelets used to be the thing that women would get?
Yes.
I don't.
Yes. Like, you would take it off and throw it at your man when he got you tight. Like, nah, I can't even throw nothing but salt. That's all we throwing is salt because y'all niggas don't give nothing. I'm sorry. Getting personal.
It's gone left.
Excuse me. Yeah.
Train is off
Let
course.
me just bring it back. What's your favorite emotion to feel? Is that a weird question? Are my questions weird?
No, that's a good question.
Okay. I thought so.
My favorite emotion to feel is like content and like appreciation, like in the moment, without like, it doesn't even have to be like material related, like just like happy with myself.
Yeah, no, I know.
Like feeling like you're just proud of the person that you are and appreciating.
When was the first time you felt like that?
I don't know when was the first one, but I remember a time I was just driving in the car and I just felt good about.
Like, damn, like this is me. I'm here.
Yeah. Like, yeah, I'm just. There's a word I'm looking for.
It sounds like you want to say you felt like at peace.
Yes, peaceful.
Yeah.
Yes, that's the word.
Okay. What's your least favorite emotion to feel?
My least favorite emotion is to feel like nervous or like self-conscious.
What was the last
or
time you
like,
felt like that?
People are like looking at me.
Right, like trying to break you apart.
Yeah.
Yeah. When was the last time you felt that?
Or not even break you apart. I just don't like attention on me.
I'm sitting behind the camera.
Like when I was in Nick and Navy's video and we had to shoot a part and it was like this was my part.
Yeah.
And everybody's just standing looking at me film this.
It's like you can't perform.
Yeah, because I'm so thinking about everybody's watching me. And then I'm getting nervous, and then it's like I'm like, this is not gonna be.
Oh, that's exactly how I feel. Anytime I think, I think of like my friends getting married or like anything major in their lives, and them expecting me to give like a speech.
Oh my God, I think about that too.
I think about shit like that all the time. Or like, God forbid something were to happen to like a family member, and I have to like talk.
Oh my God, I think
like,
about that
people.
too.
I literally think about this shit in dread because I'm like, I can't do this
I think it's like social anxiety.
Oh, it's so bad. But that, like, people talk about Summer Walker and like how that shit is fake. I know how you feel and how some people feel, and I'm sure there's parts to it that seem like not like, genuine. But I think the idea that social anxiety as a whole is kind of like that's not real. You can't feel that. The shit's not. Like, people feel that. Yeah. I feel that shit all the time.
Yeah.
And people don't believe it because they say what you one-on-one. And it's like, oh.
Yeah.
Like, you're so bold or you could have this conversation. But no.
Yeah, I think about that too. Like, if I had to make a speech at a wedding, like at a funeral, I would then have to read from a paper. I don't think I could, like, how normal people are.
Even reading from a paper, I feel like it would make me nervous to read from the paper because I know people are staring at me, watching me read from the paper. It's like... Even this, like, I'm talking to you and I'm like, yeah, this is my friend. Like, I fuck her. Like, this is my dog. But I know people are going to watch this and I'm thinking about that on top of listening to you, on top of asking you shit. I'm just like, wait, what? What am I doing? So, yeah. Yeah.
So you gotta go to therapy.
I do.
I told you, therapy 2020.
Have you gone to therapy?
I haven't, but I would. I'm like a huge therapy activist, but
activist, not actor, advocate. I'm an activist for therapy.
Like, I tell everybody else that they need to go to therapy, but I have yet to go. Right. But I would. I just need to find one.
What are some things you're like trying to, I guess, uncover or discuss, or is that too personal?
I think something that is like on the top of my brain is being that I'm in such a good relationship. Yeah. I feel like I just want to get ahead of any like thing that could come up. Any like, I don't know, issues that I have that would come up in the relationship.
So you...
Like, because I don't want to mess it up. So I want to like fix myself.
Why do you feel like you'd be the one to mess it up though?
I feel like I've never been with somebody that's so like good to me.
So you feel like it's
so I don't
really to fuck it up?
Yeah.
I feel you. But do you like
I feel like because I haven't been, that maybe I don't know if there will come a point where like I don't want to say take advantage of the situation, but I don't know. I would fuck it up somehow.
Do you ever wonder if he'd be the one to fuck it up?
I don't think he would.
Okay. So you know that you be on demon time. Cool. No, but yeah, I think that
I feel like between the two of us, I might have more unresolved things.
Okay. And one of your things is kind of trying to like rush through whatever the chaos could be, get it over with, out on the table, and then move on.
Yeah.
But then you're not like living in the moment.
What do you mean rush through things?
Because it sounds like you're like kind of anticipating something bad to happen, so you're waiting for it, kind of.
I'm not waiting. I don't know if it'll happen, but I just don't want it to happen. So I would rather.
So you're trying to prevent it?
I guess so, or just like take precaution.
Okay.
You know.
Word. Take precaution. Take time.
Mm-hmm.
Take it easy.
Yeah.
Do you feel any pressures being a first generation American? Not to be trendy with the conversation, but I wonder.
I think I do, but I'm trying not to. I don't even know if for me it's a first. Well, I guess it does play a part. Because being a first generation, you don't have as much like.
Like, do you ever really think about that shit though? Like, you're literally the second person, or maybe the third. Were you second person?
Second.
Immediate family born in the United States of America. It's kind of wild.
Well, no, I'm the first person. I'm the first generation born. I'm of the first generation born here.
Exactly. Like, that's kind of crazy. Like, what?
Yeah.
20, 30 years ago, 40 tops. Yeah. Your parents came here?
Like, I think about the fact that our parents are immigrants. Obviously, they don't have the same wealth or class status as other people.
Right.
And then, like, if we do get wealth, we think about taking care of our family, which other people don't have to think about.
Right. That's a fact.
You know?
Yeah.
So that, yeah, so there's that, but then also just like
damn, technical difficulty, my bad, Joe.
Also just like not even from a like economics point, but like I feel like in immigrant relationships with your parents, you feel more obligated to like spend time with them also.
Right. True.
And like take care of them, you know.
You just feel more obligated in general.
Right.
Like obligation is a
There's
part
like
of
some
being,
sense of guilt there.
Yeah. Like if you don't do this, like, oh, you're
like
dishonoring your family.
If you're like going out and living your
that.
life
Right.
and doing your thing, there's like some sense of guilt with that.
Yeah.
So I think that's a real thing.
I hate questions like this, but like, where do you see yourself in a year? I always say a year because I feel like that's more realistic than 5 years. We can't fucking see that. Like,
in a year, I want my own apartment.
Okay.
I would like a new car. I would just like to be more financially like stable. I don't even need a lot of money.
What does financially stable look like to you though?
I want to be able to pay all my stuff, my bills, my whatever else, and then have extra money. Like not have to stress about if I want to go to fucking dinner or,
right.
You know, like I don't even need a lot of money.
I just want to be able to go to the club and like get my own section. No, I know it sounds really shallow. I'm sorry, but this is a fact.
Yeah, but
like I want discretionary income.
If there is some type of luxury thing that you want,
I want to be able to do that. Yeah, like I don't want it to be like a starter step and damn, what bill is coming up? Well, how much do I have? Who I owe? I don't got time for that. Not that I'll be owing people, guys. Relax. It's like American Express and Capital One and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get it. What's your dream job?
I don't know, man. I don't know what the fuck my dream job is.
Do you know why you don't know? Like, what's
I
causing you
feel
not to
like a job is not really that important to me.
I like that. Talk about it.
But like, it's not like I feel like a lot of people like that's where they find most of their fulfillment in life.
Right. Okay.
Or that's what we're like trained to think. But there's like other parts of life where you can find fulfillment. Like you could have a 9-to-5 job and then you do other stuff.
Yeah.
You know, you could do other stuff after that actually fulfills you, but you work a 9-to-5 for your income. Like that's fine.
So what would be your ideal income source? Like what does that look like for you? Or does it not look like any one thing?
Yeah, I don't think it looks like any one thing. I think it involves just like helping people in some way, like achieve being better at something, being better artist or being, I don't know, at whatever is their dream, helping them do that. I feel like that's always my role that I end up in. Like, I think for the second half of my life, I'll either be like a teacher or a therapist.
So I'm sorry, are you at the half of your life right now?
No, I'm saying I'm thinking for the second half of my life.
For the second quarter or the second half?
Second half.
Okay.
Like after my 50s.
Okay.
I'll be like either a therapist or a teacher.
You want to be a teacher?
Yeah.
Really?
Like high school kids though. Like with like,
I can weirdly see that. Yeah. I never saw that before, but I could kind of see that. Be like a cool teacher though. You probably teach like some fun shit. I don't see you teaching no history or English.
No, well.
No. You trying to teach you're trying to teach them hip hop. You gonna be a hip hop historian like LeBron.
Or maybe I'll be like a guidance counselor.
Yeah, that makes more sense. That's exactly what makes sense to me for you. What's the last song you listened to?
In the car, I was just playing Dom Kennedy.
You love Dom Kennedy.
The song is called I Love Dom.
Right, makes sense. What's your favorite song, if you could think of one?
The first one that comes to my head is Frank Ocean, Pink and White.
Facts.
Or, yeah.
Before you got in a relationship, what did you like the most and dislike the most about dating?
What did I like the most? I'm like, what is there to like?
I'm sorry, let me go back. Do you like dating? Are you a dater?
Okay. What I like the most is like flirting.
Yes. Okay, I was waiting for some type of something to jump out because I know you. So.
It took a minute. Yeah.
What is it about the flirt?
It's just fun.
Facts.
It's like, you know what it's like to me? I feel like it feels like when a comedian cracks a joke and you get like a laugh.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like that's what like flirting is.
It's like the same release.
It's like comedy to me.
I feel like it's dancing.
Yeah.
It's like Save the Last Dance when they was going back and forth like that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna insert that into this video. Like,
you probably could.
Help me. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So you like the flirt?
Yeah.
What don't you like?
I don't like that people are like overthinking how they react to things. Like they're not just being themselves. Everyone just like wants to portray their best self and like be cool, and I don't like that. Like I like to connect, you know?
Facts, but the thing is so crazy about
and when there's a facade, then I'm like, all right,
Exactly. It's like, who are you? Like, because they build up so much facade around who they really are. It's like,
Yeah.
do you know who you are now? Like,
Right.
now you don't know how to be yourself outside of this portrayal of it.
Right.
It's like a caricature. Kind
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Have you felt that in the soul?
No, because you know when people try to play too cool.
Shorty said, yeah.
But when
yes, guys, you know when people try to play too cool. I've done it.
and then it's like you're just fucking up the moment and the chance right now.
Right, because it could be so fly.
Yeah.
Otherwise. Yes, I understand completely. When you were younger, what's something that you swore you were going to be when you were an adult?
A millionaire.
Yeah.
I thought up until I was like 18 or 19, I thought I would be a millionaire at like 23.
Same. No, but for real, like I saw it for me. Like I saw in the house, in the car, like I was sure of it.
Yeah.
It was going to happen.
I really did, especially like at that time, because I was around like the music industry. I thought I was like, oh,
it's coming. It's here.
Yeah, it like I could see the path.
What changed that for you? Like, why don't you see that anymore? Or what changed you seeing that?
It was just the relationships changed.
Yeah.
And then that path was not right for me anymore. And I had to pivot.
Yeah. I mean, we're the same age and we grew up in the same culture, if that makes sense. And I feel like we were right in that middle ground of the internet explosion and then like social media and all the things that came with that. And I feel like if you were like kind of in your own little world already, it kind of threw like, it was like vomit of everyone being in their own world. And now we're all kind of weirdly copying each other or impressing each other. And it got weird. It got weird in 2007, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, a little strange.
Yeah.
Everybody went from model mayhem to IG model. It was weird, right?
Yeah. It's like time. Everybody, like, it was like there was actual cool people. Yeah. And then they were like able to stick out. Mm-hmm. And now because of the internet, everybody
is cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then like the actual cool people get like, it's like lost in the
it almost seems like they're not cool because they're not faking it.
Yeah.
I get it. 100%.
Everything just became like performative.
Like, how do you feel about relationships and announcing them or not announcing them or social media presence, things like that? You kind of touched on it already, but just to get like a clear.
I think it's a dumb thing to think about.
Yeah.
Unless you were like a celebrity where
you have to be calculated with your moves. Yeah.
Yeah. Where it's like, you know, the public can have some type of effect on it.
Yeah.
Then it's like, why are you thinking about it?
But that ass though.
Like if you want to post them. If you don't. Like, just do whatever is natural to you that you feel like doing.
Yeah.
Like, you don't need to post something and blur out somebody's face. Like, why just keep the picture to yourself?
Did you ever see the one where the girl blurred out the guy's eyes and his nose and his lips? Honestly, I didn't think that the internet would get that dark. But
I saw the girl commenting on her own baby.
What the fuck was that about, yo? Like, why was she doing that?
I don't know, man. People get strange. And
yeah. You know how I feel about the people that hold the phone and cry?
Yeah, it's like your tweet earlier.
Yeah, like why y'all do that? Like why are you holding a phone, pressing the button to record and crying into the phone?
It's such an odd, that's such an odd trait, like character trait.
Yeah, but have you ever lost respect for someone?
Like in a relationship?
In any setting, like a friendship, relationship.
Of course. I lose respect for people every day. Do you know who you're talking to? We just talked about it.
I feel like you coming alive now. Okay, cool. So let's talk about it. What are some things that you're shady. You're shady. What are some things that you that disappoint you? Actually, that's a separate question. Don't answer that. What is, or do answer that. When was the last time you've been disappointed?
I feel like last time I was disappointed is when I had a crush on someone and I liked them, and we were supposed to link up, and they actually initiated the link up.
Right.
And then they just
didn't link up.
Yeah, they just bailed.
Wasted your time.
Yeah.
Don't you wish you could send an invoice?
I do.
My pain, suffering, and time wasted. Run me my money home.
Like, who do you think I am?
Right.
Like, yeah, I like you, but you can respect my time.
Heartbreak. The last question of all of these interviews will be, what's your question for me? You get one.
Oh, man. What is your favorite thing about yourself?
That's actually something I wanted to ask you. Wait, this is not done. I have more to talk about. I'll answer this, but I'm going to edit it so that this is at the end.
I can't, okay.
My favorite thing about myself? I think I have a lot of favorite things about I know it sounds crazy, like not to sound full of myself, but I have a lot of things I really like about myself, but I feel like a lot of people might not know about them.
Okay.
I feel like I'm a very nice person. I really do. I do. I think I'm a very good. Why are you laughing for? No, I really do. No, I think one thing I like about myself is my ability to try to understand people as best as I can. Like, I do feel like there are times where, like, my initial response to things isn't always ideal because it could be something that makes me upset initially or makes me sad or whatever, so I'll react in that kind of way. But I'm always willing, even like immediately after, to understand, okay, what's going on in the situation, or let me take myself out of it and try to piece it together and see what's happening, why it's going this way, or why this person feels that way, or whatever the case is.
Damn.
You don't get any more questions, so I see the wheels turning in your mind. You can't ask me anything else. But I would like to ask you the same thing. What's your favorite thing about yourself?
My favorite thing about myself is how easily I can like assess a person, which sounds crazy, but like I can like easily assess situations and like where the problems are coming from, why a person feels the way they feel about something, or why they're reacting to something a certain way.
Yeah.
Like I can like step out of it and see like, oh,
yeah, what shit doesn't add up or what shit does add up.
Yeah.
What would you say is your least favorite thing about yourself?
I don't have one.
I'm dead.
My least favorite thing is that I am constantly running a to-do list, which she talked about yesterday.
Yeah. But like, doesn't that help you get through your day? Like, if you're not running a to-do list.
But I feel like I'm exhausting my mind.
Yes. Because you're like overthinking about things.
Yeah.
Word.
Like I was thinking about it, I'm just like, I want to go on a actual vacation where I actually don't have to think about anything else. Like I don't have to think about work.
Yeah.
I don't have to think about if somebody's watching the dog, if they're walking the dog.
Yeah.
Like I want to not think about anything.
Not even have to think about the actual vacation itself.
Yeah, like thinking about the plans of the vacation. Or like what to do during the vacation.
I want to lie down. Like, I just want to lie down. It's a vacation. And drink. And dance. Lie down, drink, dance, repeat.
Yeah.
Eat.
Yeah.
Do you think you have any toxic behaviors? I hate the word toxic right now. It's almost like the word manifest, or when people say, what's that fucking word that I hate? Oh, fruition. Oh, you gotta bring things to fruition. Shut the fuck up. Y'all learn one word and drag it. Sorry.
We are the
Didn't mean
same.
to go on the side, but
I
yeah.
hate motivational quotes.
Yeah, like shut up. But also
just because
motivate.
they feel
motivate, but be real. Like stop saying the same buzzword.
Yeah, it just feels like forceful.
Yeah.
I don't know if I have anything that's that toxic. I think that
Why are you laughing?
I think that also, like how I said I always have a to-do list, I think it's a control thing. Okay. And I think like I can plan something in my head, or if like I plan something for like somebody else's best interest and they throw a wrench in the plans, it upsets me because I feel like I already figured it out for you.
Oh, that's how I feel when I give people really good advice and they don't take it. I know what you mean. Yeah. Like when I break shit down, like when you give me something, a task, you task me with your problems and I figure it out for you. And then I give you the plan and you fuck it up. I'm like, hello?
Yeah, but for me, it could be like, they didn't even have to ask me to do it.
Right.
But I made a solution. Yourself. Yeah.
But then how could you?
And then they're like, oh, well, I'm doing something else. And I'm just like, but I already.
Okay, so that is toxic because
I already put in the.
Nobody asked you, so
right.
You gotta chill out. You get mad, like, that's not fair. But
yeah, like it frustrates me.
I thought you were gonna talk about your ghosting abilities, but I guess we're not really self-reflecting. Did I call you out? I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, that too.
I don't want my viewers and potential guests to think that I'm that kind of person.
I forgot about
that. Is that gaslighting? Is that what I just did?
No.
Okay, because I don't really know what that shit means either. Like, what does it mean?
I haven't ghosted somebody in so long that I forgot that I do that.
You're a form ghoster.
Yeah.
I'm proud of you. I really am.
Yeah. I don't like hurting people's feelings. That's what it is.
I was just about to ask you how you deal with confrontation. So
I ghost.
Okay. Because you don't like to hurt people's feelings.
Yeah.
Or is it because you don't want to deal with people's feelings?
No, I don't want to hurt people's feelings.
So you ghost.
Yeah.
But then at what
because
point?
If I make you feel bad, then I feel bad.
Okay.
Like, I wish I could.
So you ghost out of selfishness because you don't want them to feel bad because it makes you feel bad.
Yeah.
I feel you.
Like, I remember I had a conversation with my friend Katie. Oh, no, was it Katie or it was Jocelyn? And it was, like, related to dating. And I said, like, I honestly wish I could, like, clone myself and, like, be everybody's somebody. Because I feel like everybody needs to be helped.
You sound like a narcissist.
I know it sounds crazy.
But I feel you. I understand
because
you.
I feel like I can see what is their
issue. You want to save everybody.
Yes, I want to save everybody. But I can't, and I feel bad, so I just ghost them.
I want to save you, but I can't, so I'm out. I'm dead. Okay.
But it's with everything, even with the work. Like, I just took on a job that's not even paying me enough just because I want to help this girl.
Fuck them kids.
I want to save everybody.
With your first big money, what will you buy? What's something that's on your list? I wish I could turn the camera. I can see.
I don't fucking know. Right now, I want an apartment and a new car.
Alright, cool.
That's like, I can't even think past that.
Who is one person, dead or alive, that you would love to speak to right now?
Maybe I think my grandfather on my dad's side, because I think he died a few years after I was born. And there's just like a lot that is unknown that I want to know.
And you feel like he has the information that you need?
Yeah, like there's a lot about his life that even my dad doesn't know.
Right.
Like, you know, he wasn't home a lot. Where was he going when he wasn't home?
Right.
He had land in Grenada. Like,
Grenada? What was he doing in Grenada?
they're Grenadian.
See? So now you Grenadian now? See, I never even knew that.
My dad's actually born in Grenada and came to Trinidad when he was 6 months.
So he's a fake.
I mean,
You're not Trinidadian. You're from Grenada. It's all a farce.
that's
Wow.
what Jay said.
You're fake. This interview's over because I don't even know who the hell you are. No, I'm kidding. Do you feel though that, like, you know, with me and what I'm doing these days, busying myself with, do you feel like not knowing parts of yourself in that aspect, like knowing family history and things like that, do you feel like it affects you in any real way?
I think when it comes to your immediate, like when it comes to your parents,
Yeah.
grandparents, not as much, but like.
Then sometimes the parents be lying, yo.
Well, I don't know, because the grandparents affect the parents, which affect us. So.
Sounds like go to the source.
I think it is helpful to know because I feel like you can have more empathy if you can understand like where they're coming from and why they are the way that they are. It just makes you be more like logical about stuff and less in your feelings.
Word.
Like not take things so personally. You know?
I think that sums up all that I wanted to ask you. I really appreciate you taking the time out to talk to me.
You're welcome.
And express your thoughts. I hope to see you again soon. Maybe we'll have more to talk about.
Maybe. I don't know.